story called The Stolen Document. It was quiet and late, and a man was lurking outside Dr. F's laboratory. A thief, actually. Dr. F had invented one superb drug after another, and rumor had it that he would soon be bringing out another one. The man planned to steal the formula and sell it. He peered in through the window. The doctor was so absorbed in mixing his drugs that he did not notice that he was being spied on. In due course, a small amount of drug was made in the form of a green liquid. The doctor drank some and nodded. It doesn't taste bad. And the smell's quite good too. He stretched. Well, I've done it at last. I've produced lots of drugs before, but none can compare with this. It's an invention of world significance. I'll just jot down the formula before I forget it. He wrote on a piece of paper and carefully put this in his safe in the corner of his lab. Then he left. The man who had been watching outside now got to work. He carefully prized open the window and slipped inside. He opened the safe using the same combination the doctor had. Took the document and put it into his pocket, feeling very pleased with himself. One more time, I don't like this one. He opened the safe using the same combination the doctor had, took the document and put it into his pocket, feeling very pleased with himself. What a good night's work, he thought to himself as he walked jauntily along. This'll make me a lot of money. I saw the doctor drink it, so I know it's not harmful. And he said it was a wonderful drug. I wonder what it does, though. This point was a mystery. He had had no time to observe what had happened to the doctor after he had drunk it, and he couldn't very well telephone to find out. But since it was Dr. F's invention, he could not fail. He returned to his hideout and decided to make up the drug from the instructions. He had to know what the effects were, or he wouldn't be able to sell it. He bought the necessary ingredients, along with a set of flasks and beakers, and succeeded in producing the drug, which had a pleasant smell, like lilies of the valley. Then he drank it. It tasted refreshing. He sat down in a chair and waited for the effect. Some time later, he got up and went out. He walked briskly until he arrived at his destination, Dr. F's laboratory. Please forgive me, Doctor. I'm the person who stole the document from your safe a few days ago. Take me to the police. Was it really you? Asked the doctor, just to make sure. Yes. I followed your written instructions, produced the drug, and drank it. But then I felt that it was very wrong of me. That's why I've come. Please forgive me. Here's the document I stole. His apology was accompanied by floods of tears. But far from being angry, the doctor merely smiled. So my drug has worked. It does awaken the conscience. But after I'd produced it, I realized I had a problem. I had no one to test it on. Thanks to you, I know that it is effective. The end. There's one line here. It says he carefully, on page 66, 5 lines from the top, it says he carefully prized open the window and slipped in. I think that's very rare. I would have said pried open the window, not prized. All right, anyway, there's your video. Study hard. Watch this again. Read it again. Let your ears get used to my voice. See you soon.